Wait, stop! It's right there in the field.
We are going to get closer.
Isaac, it's right there.
I know, it's right there. I know, but we can get closer.
May 22nd, 2011.
Listen to it!
One of the most destructive tornadoes in American history cuts a 1.5 kilometer wide swath through Joplin, Missouri.
Back up! Jesus! Where are you?
It is the deadliest U.S. tornado in more than half a century.
Oh, these poor people.
And the costliest ever.
This is my daughter's room.
Is this for real?
This is the story of the Joplin tornado, as captured by those who lived through it.
There's bodies. There's literally bodies all over this neighborhood.
I'm sitting here filming this, and I know the people that I know are gonna be dead.
Look at that wind, man. It is coming down. Brought to you by your local storm watcher from his front door. Obviously, he ain't going out yonder. We think we've seen rotation in Clinton. And it's the calm before the storm.
Alright, hang it up. Alright, the camera just, oh my God, look at that.
There it is.
Look at that.
There it is.
Oh my God.
Wow.
A line of violent storms carves a path from eastern Oklahoma to central North Carolina, spawning more than 150 tornadoes and killing 38.
There's a big-ass tornado.
Get inside! Get inside!
Oh! Jeremy! Oh, tornadoes are getting the closet now! Those cars! Those people are in trouble! Get out of there! Oh my God! Dear Lord! Help them!
Oh my God, dude, another one.
1 week later, more extreme weather hammers the Midwest, including the most powerful twister to hit St. Louis, Missouri in over 4 decades. But that's just the beginning.
Look at that.
Sorry, can you shut the wipers off?
Oh my God! Holy crap!
Between April 25th and 28th, more than 300 twisters strike an area stretching from Texas to New York. It is the largest outbreak ever recorded.
Oh my God, I hope they took cover!
This is the tornado. All right, I'm going.
The storms kill over 300 people,
Tornado!
including 65 in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, when an EF4 tornado tears through town.
It is right there! It is right there! Holy
Is that coming towards us?
That is... Can't tell.
Get the back! Look at it, look at it. Whoa!
It hit the power.
It hit the power lines.
Dude, this is gonna hit us directly. Oh my God, look at everything flying out of it.
Let's go take it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
April 2011 sees over 700 tornadoes, the most ever in a single month.
I'm going to show you where we were when the tornado came through. This was our house, and we were down here between these two cars that flew over our heads.
In the weeks that follow, the extreme weather subsides. The worst, it seems, is over. Then comes May 22nd.
We're already on the first supercell of the day, where the storm exploded just northwest of Independence. We're coming up from the south here on 169. It's going to be just about northwest 10 miles, and we're going to nail it here in a few minutes. This will be the tornadic storm of the day. It's going to track from in near north of Independence over to just north of Parsons, and a tornado as we get east of Parsons toward the Missouri border. It's 2:20 now. By 4 to 5 o'clock, we should have tornadoes on the ground with a softball-sized hail up here somewhere, or grapefruit, 5 to 6 inch diameter hail. It's going to be a major day. That's it.
Hey, I don't know if you can tell on this camera, and I don't know if you can hear, but these clouds are rapidly spinning.
A fast-moving line of supercell storms crosses into southwest Missouri, heading straight for the city of Joplin, population 50,000.
And I'm backing up because it's looking more like a tornado.
At the same time, graduation ceremonies for Joplin's lone public high school are taking place.
Good afternoon. I would like to welcome you here on behalf of the faculty and staff of Joplin High School. This marks Joplin High School's 123rd graduation ceremony, and it is truly a day to remember for our graduates and their families.
But today, be thankful. None of us would be here today without the support of others. Take time to tell those people in your lives how much you appreciate their love and support.
From this moment forward, you are now a graduate of Joplin High School.
Congratulations, Skinny!
We come out of graduation and there's a tornado.
Are you down?
Bye, guys.
This is a severe weather alert.
Good evening. The tornado sirens are going off on the western side of Joplin at this point in time. That's in response to a tornado warning that has been issued for a particularly potent little storm that's been moving its way through southeast Kansas and southwest Missouri. There you see it on the Freeman First Alert Doppler radar. Tornado warning in effect until 6 o'clock this evening for western Jasper County.
The best thing you could be doing at this hour is taking shelter, and that's what we encourage you to do now.
They're talking about Joplin. That's where I'm going right now.
Communicate with us if you would like to by sending us text messages.
Well, Josh, we're getting so many reports right now, I can't substantiate everything.
It's definitely getting darker. I'm 10 miles away from Joplin, and it's definitely getting worse heading this way. So
back up to the hospital area.
We'll see.
We are going to send
maybe we'll see a funnel cloud
as soon as we can to substantiate this information.
8 kilometers southwest of the city, a group of storm chasers tracks the supercell's path.
Wait, stop! It's right in the field!
We are going to get closer.
Isaac, it's right there!
I know, it's right there, I know, but we can get closer.
Oh my gosh! Roll down your window! Roll down your window!
Oh, big tornado, big strong tornado.
Listen to it!
Hi, I'm calling because I'm watching a strong, large tornado heading towards the south side of Joplin right now. Yes, it's a strong tornado. I see it on the ground.
We got some storms are coming. Supposed to be. Ooh, what is that right now? Huh. There's nothing right there. Huh. Ooh, blue lightning.
Get up.
What was that?
Ooh, I can feel
I think that was a tree. Me too. Should be 10 to in.
Sit up here, I'm not going to get in the back. There goes our power.
Where's the flashlight?
There. Wow, look at that shot.
Yep, there's a look to the northwest of us.
Wow.
We are in western Joplin, so that's looking to the northwest. As we mentioned before, a high precipitation supercell, so that means you're not going to be able to see a tornado if there in fact is one on the ground. Right now it looks like we just have some reports of a funnel cloud.
Coming up north. There's debris. There it is. Tornado's coming in the city. It's right here.
Oh, God, why'd you move?
No, look, I'm going to get rid of this cop.
On the west side of Joplin, storm chasers Jeff and Catherine Petrosky frantically try to warn Joplin police.
Hey guys, the tornado's trying to come in right here. The winds are on the north and it's coming back around. The tornado's right here. It's coming on the ground right here. Hey, get the sirens going. Get the sirens going. I'm telling you.
246.
Go ahead.
Just got advised by a storm chaser that the tornado is just to the south of 7th and Black Cat Road, and there is a pretty good squall line right at us. We're going to go ahead and move our position.
We are getting reports of tornado around Central City and 7th. Central City and 7th.
I'm trying to get us out of here.
That would appear to be a power flash. That could be from a lightning strike, but that is the portion of the storm that we have been concerned with.
Tornado sirens once again.
Tornado sirens once again going off in Joplin.
Kind of scared. I'm scared. No. Hold on.
I think we might want to go outside here a little bit.
No, I'm not going in. I can't go in.
Yeah, get in.
I can't go in.
Out, get in here.
Right here, right there. Right here above us. See, right there in the clouds. Look at the air.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh my God.
I know, I see it.
Holy it's right here.
It's hitting the house. Get over here.
As the tornado cuts through southwest Joplin, it escalates to a category EF5 with winds of more than 320 kilometers an hour.
Don't get us in it.
Telling you to
yes,
take cover
right now.
We do have a
Folks,
tornado on the ground.
This is a tornado. Yeah, this is a very dangerous situation. We cannot stress this enough. If you are in Joplin, please take cover. I'm just looking out the door right now. Please do not go outside and try to track this storm, folks.
I don't think it's going to hit our station.
If you can hear us, if we are still able to broadcast, you need to take shelter. If you are in western Joplin at this point in time, please continue to.
Just in case it cuts back on.
All right, we're off air.
Yeah. We're off air. Does anyone
I'm in Joplin. I have a very destructive mile-wide tornado. It's tearing up the entire city on the south side of Joplin right now, and it's a massive tornado, massive destruction.
Now, as we look out the window, and Chad just witnessed this debris, and it is getting larger inside. What we're seeing blow just outside the window, emphasizing the danger of this situation.
Wind is picking up. We are seeing debris flying around. I can't really tell what it is. It is raining so hard right now. The trees across the street, you can start to see them bend right now. This is a dangerous weather situation. Please do take heed. Get in your tornado shelters right now. Get into your basement, a central location in your home, away from windows. We can't stress this enough. We have had confirmed sightings of a funnel in the city of Joplin. Do take cover, take heed. This is a dangerous weather situation.
There it is. There goes the stop the house. Right there. It's coming right at us.
Where are you?
Car got thrown out in the field.
Let's go see if they're okay.
I know. I am. Oh, they're in the car. They're coming out of the car. They're coming out of the car. They're coming out of the car. They're thrown. They're thrown.
Don't be quiet.
evacuation. This is an emergency.
Are you guys all right?
Hey, where do you want me to put everybody?
On the east side of town, Isaac Duncan and 2 friends find shelter in a gas station convenience store, along with 20 other people, as the storm closes in.
The sirens aren't going.
Yeah, they did.
What?
Yeah, they did. That's as we were coming in here.
This is getting real.
Somebody walk by the door.
Get inside that. What is that? Room range.
Some stuff's breaking in the back.
Yeah, I know.
Can we go in the cooler? Yeah.
Less than 2 kilometers to the south, employees at Conway Truckload take cover in a service pit.
I think the tornado is here, dude. I'm about to poop. Fuck, my car's in the dead. I'm terrified that I don't have my car. Holy shit.
Who's under me?
We're okay. We're okay.
You guys okay under me? Who's?
Are you guys okay?
Is anyone under me though? Is anyone under me?
We don't know. 6 o'clock.
We need to call somebody.
Yes, just pass it over. Just calm down.
Keep still. Keep still.
Glass in here.
Who's right here? Is that you right below me?
Yeah.
That's not someone else?
No.
We're not moving anywhere. We're not moving anywhere. The building and structure of the building may not be safe to move much.
After 20 minutes on the ground, the tornado finally passes east of the city.
339.
Go ahead.
The power line is down across Road 20th and Kentucky. Heavy damage. Some houses are gone.
1802.
39.
Go ahead.
A report says people trapped inside the cooler at Dillon's. The roof collapsed on them. 335, we're going to 223, we're going to need everybody. I've got people coming out to me from every single place saying there's people dead and trapped. Call everybody. 339, I'm out of the car at Dillon's. Total destruction here.
1805.
Oh my gosh!
Do we want to stop?
We want to stop. We gotta stop and help. Everything is leveled. Joplin is a mess. Joplin is leveled. Oh my gosh.
What? Yeah, all the phones are jammed. Just calm down. Calm down. It's okay. We got help. Come on, sweetie. I know. It's okay.
I'm okay. There's people in there. There's people in there. I crawled out from underneath my home. He's got his girlfriend. There's somebody yelling in there.
Where?
Right, I can't find her.
Where?
In this house. I heard him screaming, Chris!
Kathy, bring the stuff.
There's people.
Catherine! Are you guys all right?
I crawled out from underneath my house, but there's somebody in here.
Oh my God. This is f***ing incredible. That used to be Dillon's. Holy This doesn't even look like the same place.
Dude. Oh my God, I hope everybody's all right. I have so many family members. I'm sitting here filming this, and I know the people that I know are gonna be dead.
Okay, this is downtown Joplin about 30 minutes after the tornado came through.
We'll check in with Chad now, and he has the latest in his area. Good evening, Chad.
Hey, Josh. I am on Rangeline Road. I'm driving right now. Lots of debris everywhere. So, oh, shoot. Oh, my. I'm running over debris right now. The Rangeline is flooding. I am plowing through the water right now. I'm driving over 2x4s and building materials everywhere. I see massive amounts of damage. I am not exaggerating this at all. I'm in front. I'm trying to decide where I'm at right now. There's so much damage here on Rangeline. Oh, my goodness. The power line's jumping right now, and people are driving over them, and they're flipping up in the air. This is just horrible, Josh.
You need a ride?
We're gonna see if our car is still there.
Yeah.
But
This is the Walmart here?
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you need a ride somewhere?
No. I'm just gonna see if my car. It should be right over here.
All right, man. Are the people still in there?
Yeah. There's Are you recording?
No. Yeah. What's going on?
There's a guy. He usually is a door greeter, and he's stuck under some brick.
Oh, no. Emergency people?
I've seen one cop.
Okay. Dude, we're into the camp. Huh? Into our camp. You hear something? The people are... What? People are getting help. There's people are helping. They're also at the parking lot. Is this for real?
That was a high school right there, and it was a pretty big freaking high school. It is no more. This city is
Oh my God!
Man, it's cool.
It just missed us!
No. Look at all this.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, the school's gone.
Yeah, this is my home right here. This is my garage. And I was located in a bathtub right in the center of the house. I don't know how I ended up upside down, but I did. And I was in the dirt, and I was pinned below a bunch of pieces of wood. I mean, I remember laying there and feeling like pieces of wood hitting me. And how I didn't get some of this wood that has like the nails and stuff. Oh, I know. Oh, you know what? I know. I mean, oh, look it. Oh, what'd you find? I found a thing of, let's see if it's crystal. Oh, Lord. Or silver, china. I mean, I see. So you just found this china, and it is unbroken. It's unbroken. It's well, because it was wrapped so well.
Two days after the tornado, Mariah Kalari returns to the ruins of her home in southwest Joplin.
There's my car. And right down there is where Ella and I were. Underground. This is our house. And that down there is where Ella and I were. Helicopters. That is the side of our house shooting water out. This is what kills me because that is intact. And that is still there. And look at this. Look at this. This is what something shot through there like a bullet. Something shot through there like a bullet. That's the curtain from the living room. The curtains from the living room are shoved between the ceiling and the wall. This is my daughter's room.
furniture? Do you want to try to salvage any of this or not?
God.
There still are salvageable.
I'm just gonna turn it off.
The storm kills 161 people and injures more than 1,000.
Right, I got it. Ready? On to you. Now, hold on.
It leaves a path of devastation more than 9 kilometers long and over 1 kilometer wide, destroying or damaging almost 8,000 homes and buildings, including Joplin High School.
This is what's left of Joplin High School. Currently walking on a wall. This is so crazy.
In the days and weeks that follow, Joplin residents, aided by a flood of volunteers from around the country, slowly begin the process of removing the debris and rebuilding their lives.
Amidst the rubble, I had rose bushes and beautiful flowers in the landscaping here. And I just happened to notice that right here, you can see, is my rose bush trying to come back from under the rubble.
But for the victims of the storm, the memories of May 22, 2011 are never far from their minds.
I poked my head up and I saw around me, I mean, the houses just looked like piles of matchsticks. So I looked at my neighbor and I said, "Candy, is my house gone?" And she said, very matter-of-factly and quickly, "Yes, sweetie, it is. I'm sorry."
We're going to nail it here in a few minutes. This will be the tornado storm of the day.
For husband and wife storm chasers Jeff and Catherine Petrosky, May 22nd starts off as a normal day at the office, tracking a line of storms through Kansas and southwest Missouri with their 3 video cameras.
I got to develop a tornado back southwest there.
I did know there was going to be tornadoes that day. I don't think anybody expected F5s. I didn't expect an F5, but I did expect like baseball, softball hail, and maybe, EF3, EF4, but didn't expect an F5.
Then around 5:30 p.m., they drive into Joplin.
I've never been downtown Joplin, ever.
I haven't either. As we're rolling into the city of Joplin, I noticed how beautiful downtown Joplin is. It's just a really, really gorgeous downtown.
On this road, 66 Highway. Pretty? Yes, it is. 66 Highway, Joplin.
So then when we turned down Highway 66, and then I could just see the black.
I know.
It was just incredibly, it was the blackest I've ever seen any storm system, bar none.
Final tornado right across the road. Right across the road. Tornado in the air.
As I continued west on Highway 7 from downtown Joplin to Black Hat and 7th Street, patrol car, and I saw the power line starting to flash underneath the bowl, so I knew we had a tornado on the ground. Pulled up beside Officer Brewer, and in a very quick fashion, I had the radar on the display, I rolled the window down, and he says, "What's up?" And I told him very quickly.
He starts just basically screaming at me that the tornado is right there. He says, "The tornado's right there, the tornado's right there. You need to get the storm sirens on."
Hey, get the sirens going, get the sirens going, I'm telling you.
I took a look at him, and inside his truck, I see a laptop computer with a very large pinkish purple area in the middle of that computer screen. And at this point, I'm very concerned.
He picks up the mic, calls dispatch, and says, "A storm chaser just pulled up beside me," and says, "A big tornado is getting ready to happen on the southwest side of Joplin. You need to sound the sirens." So he called it in immediately.
Just got advised by a storm chaser that the tornado is just to the south of 7th and Black Cat Road. And
Tornado sirens once
Tornado
again.
sirens once again going off in Joplin. Those are
Joplin resident Mariah Kalari is at home with her 2-year-old daughter.
And then I heard the news anchor lose her composure on the air. And that's what caught my attention.
I am telling you to take cover.
Take cover.
I heard like the fear in her voice. And that caught my attention in a way that nothing else had. And so I went to the window and I looked out and it was black. Unbeknownst to me, I was looking at it coming at me.
Ooh, what is that right now?
Joplin High School student ḻūk'līnhart has just woken up from a nap.
So I went outside and it was dark, and so I was like, well, might as well just pull up my camera and see what we get here. Nothing right there. As soon as I turned on, the tornado sirens went again, and I was, well, looks like we got some storms are coming. Huh. Ooh, blue lightning. The blue lightning thing, I thought it was lightning at the time, but I guess now it was probably more likely a transformer going or something out.
I went outside and I heard tornado sirens. I hadn't heard a tornado siren before, so I was kind of excited. See how it's getting hazy over there?
Colby McGehee had moved to Joplin from Seattle just 2 weeks before.
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz is what I thought a tornado was. It was a little funnel cloud that you kind of had a heads up, and here it comes. I hear that.
That's not just wind. Snap. We got a tornado over here.
There it is. It's on the ground.
I see it.
I'm just watching it out the window, and it is just expanding in width, and I just cannot believe how quickly this tornado and the size of the tornado.
Why are you doing that?
Because we don't have all the roads. Large tornadoes, the maximum.
So we went downstairs and we were singing Pop Goes the Weasel, and she was laying in my lap, and just crash. It just sounded like the house broke. And I picked my daughter up and I wrapped her legs around me and wrapped her arms around my neck and just hit her face in my chest, and the phone rang at the same time. And I grabbed the phone and it was my husband.
And we can see it just literally raking across everything and it's just tearing up everything in its path.
Search and rescue.
Poor people.
Search and rescue.
These poor people. Oh, these poor people.
I know.
And I kept screaming, it's hitting us, we're being hit, and that's all I could say. And my husband kept saying, what? Say other words. And then it was over.
We had tons of stuff that wasn't ours in our living room. My mom was like, what's this pipe and everything? I was like, well,
Whose pipe is this? What is this? It came through the window.
I'm not sure that's our pipe,
I wonder whose shingles these are.
We had shingles on our kitchen table. That's when we realized, oh, this was actually a tornado. So that's when we decided we needed to go out walking and help.
Oh my God, there's people walking out. They're waving at us.
I had this overwhelming sense of I've got to go down there and find people.
They need help. What happened?
I see Amber Munson rise out of the rubble, covered in mud, yelling, come running up to me because she was on the phone with her mother in Minneapolis while she was in the bathtub. And the bathtub was bouncing, she said, and then the entire house blew away and everything fell on top of her in the front yard.
So that's my house right there. It's gone. I'm glad that tree went the other way.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm so sorry.
I'll be okay.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna go get. Can I go sit in your car? I'm wet.
Yes. Go set my front seat control the glass. Go get with my wife. Hurry.
When Amber first came up, I just wrapped my arms around her and just like a...
I get Amber back toward the truck. Kathy comes out, gets a blanket around her, puts her in the truck. They're trying to call her mom. I go back down Iowa Street, and she tells me there's some people trapped. The first house I come up on, where a dog comes crawling out of the car.
Oh, come here, sweetie. Come here, honey. Come here, sweetie. It's okay. Come here, baby.
I didn't know what I was going to find, but something said, if you just take a couple seconds out, just touching the dog, just for a couple seconds, you see him shrug his body and shrug everything off. It's like, I think I'm going to make it. But the dog was stunned. At that moment, I took a big, deep breath, and it was very hard to keep my composure because I knew what I was getting ready to find. And I hollered out, in my gut, I knew I had to yell out, does anybody need help?
Anybody help?
As soon as I did, there was like cries from everywhere. It sounded like 1,000 people, but it's probably like 50 people. And so all I did was like which direction I go, because I could hear cries from every direction around me.
People screaming for help everywhere.
a man came up to me and he goes, my daughter is up there. And I said, well, I want you to prepare yourself because some people didn't make it. And he fell to his knees and sobbing. And that was such a...
First thing I come up on is people that didn't make it. There's bodies everywhere on the southwest side of Joplin. People are trapped in their houses and people are gone. This whole scene on the southwest side of Joplin is unbelievable. There's bodies, there's literally bodies all over this neighborhood. I've already found about 7 people. There are people, it's bad, it's really bad.
I just remember the silence. It was just complete silence. And I remember standing there and just looking around and seeing people were just really calm. And that was really surprising to me too. But they very calmly and quickly went about what they needed to do to help other people. They just immediately crawled up out of where they were and went to the next house and helped somebody else. And that had a huge impact on me because I just thought there wasn't any time to freak out about anything or cry. They were trying to find everybody else that was around and help them.
The number of deceased that I helped pull out was 34, and then a roundhouse number of the living, I would say, is from 50 plus.
Dude, what is this place?
Dude, it's picking up.
We went into the Walmart parking lot, and when I saw cars stacked on top of each other, I knew it was bad.
Is this for real?
It felt like the end of the world hit, like anything you saw in a movie that was post-apocalyptic. One thing that sticks out to me was there was a woman who was sweeping her driveway in her house. Everything around her is obliterated. And that sticks out to me because here she is, just almost like that calm zombie. You have everything else going around you, and she's just, okay, cleanup time. And sweeping her driveway when the houses around her are gone. And there's debris everywhere, and she's cleaning her driveway. Another thing was a grandma being reunited with her grandson as we were driving away.
When I first emerged from the house, I thought, I don't know where to go. You know, I don't have a house, I don't have a car to get anywhere, I don't have a phone. And then I looked up and I saw my husband standing there all of a sudden. And I just felt like it doesn't really matter where we go now because wherever the 3 of us are home and it's all gonna be okay now. And I was so happy to see him.
And the people in the spirit of Joplin, it's our spirit of let's go get it done, who needs help. Within minutes of the disaster, people were in their trucks, they were on forklifts, they were on front-end loaders, backhoes, plowing and clearing the streets. They didn't wait for somebody to call them. They knew what needed to be done.
I basically finally collapsed probably 2 or 3 days afterwards. I kind of just laid in bed and was just thankful because after everything I was seeing, I have a bed to lay in, you know.
It almost got me up on right there at the 20th Street right there.
3 days after the tornado, storm chaser Jeff Petrosky returns to Joplin.
And then Amber Munson and her mom is there now. I was on the phone with her.
That was our daughter.
Was it?
Well, did you help her?
Yeah.
Did you give her the phone?
That was my wife that did that. I'm so sorry.
Comes running up to me, yelling, screaming, gives me a big hug. I can't describe what it was like to be back.
Where's your wife?
She's coming. She'll be here.
Did you live near here?
Amber, it pretty much resonates to me, the entire spirit of Joplin. They gave little to no thought of their own condition. They just got in there and just started helping one another and everyone. And they have this attitude of, after so much devastation had just happened, able to pull themselves together and lift themselves back up.
Today I speak from the heart. If I have trouble getting through this, I apologize to the citizens in advance.
I tried to think of a way to commemorate those people that lost their lives in this unspeakable tragedy. And what I came up with is a request that I am making of you here today. That we capture and invoke the miracle of the human spirit that we have seen here in Joplin. And we utilize it and we channel it. And we direct that spirit towards rebuilding Joplin better than it was before the storm. And we return our lives to a state of peace, love, and prosperity as soon as possible.
The tornado that tore through Joplin was the deadliest in the U.S. since 1947 and the costliest in history. But that summer, more than 80,000 volunteers joined Joplin residents to help remove over 2 million cubic meters of debris.
Hey guys, it's been a little over 2 months since the tornado here in Joplin. They've got most of the debris picked up off the streets, I think like 70% now. The tree, it's just wiped, it was just ripped off, and then there's shingles in the bark. But I mean, it's just empty. It was the summer that never happened, as we like to say, because basically that summer is just a flash.
August 17th marks the first day back to school for Joplin High School senior ᴅᴏᴜᴜ.
First day back to school today. I'm away right now. Apparently we're going to be on national TV and all that crap. Never thought my first day of school would be on national TV. Hopefully it won't be too crazy. Yeah, we'll figure out if it's going to be a good year or just one of those I'm ready to get done with everything here.
School officials construct a temporary campus in an empty section of a shopping mall on the northeast side of town.
When I got there, it was definitely, there was tons of media. This parking lot was filled with fans, and it was nice to kind of reconnect as much as you could with friends before you got pulled off to do interviews and everything. But it was nice kind of just to get back to somewhat normal routine. It's the beginning of a new era basically for Joplin High School. You have the first graduation is basically saying, all right, 1 year down, countless to go. If we conquered this, then there's nothing that's stopping us.
That's our house. I don't even know how to get in there. Baby stroller.
Mariah Kalari and her family are among the more than 9,000 Joplin residents left homeless by the tornado.
That was the safest place in my world, was my home. And overall, the place where I felt most like myself was gone.
Be careful, baby.
And you mourn for the loss of that.
The baby book would be over there.
This is my daughter's room. But I can't believe how lucky I am that my husband's alive and I'm alive and my daughter's alive.
3 months after the tornado, Mariah and her family moved to a new house on the northwest side of Joplin, where they install a storm shelter her daughter calls her fortress.
It was a bad experience for sure, but I feel very confident in the community. It's easy to become very cynical and not believe that anybody has anybody else's best interest at heart. And this experience allowed me to feel the very opposite of that. And there's so much hope in that, because people from all over the country put aside their lives to just come down here and do what they could for us. And I just felt like my neighborhood was expanded to the whole country. And that's very humbling.